Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another not series related video. Today I'm going to be telling you about I believe it's six of my favourite TV shows. This is just a few that I've picked. I will have a mini series one coming out in I believe a week after this one, so keep an eye out for that. But before we get into it, if you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And turn notifications on, because then you'll get my stuff in your inbox and you'll be informed when I upload. So, but yeah, let's get into it. So, first up, I think I have all these on Blu-ray, so I'm just going to be showing off the set. So first off, we have my favourite TV show, and this isn't in any order apart from the first one is my favourite of all time. And we have my favourite TV show, which is, I think I've said this to you before, it is Sons of Anarchy. I absolutely love this show. First discovered it, I think I'd heard about it before, like just through passing on IMDb, and one day I was in HMV and I picked up the first season, and then I watched the whole of the first season in one weekend and I was hooked. And after that I watched the rest of it totally legally within like 2 weeks, and at the time season 6 had just finished, so I binged all the way up and through to season 6, and obviously this is a spoiler video as well, so obviously at the end of season 6 it's quite a big cliffhanger, because you know Tara dies and it's heavy shit, and you want to see where it goes. So I remember having to wait, I think it was close to a year for season 7 to start airing, which I believe started airing just before I went on holiday, and then aired while I was on holiday as well, and then finished I believe at the start of December. And I absolutely love the finale. I love the final season. I just love this show to bits. As you've seen in my other videos, I've worn the Sons of Anarchy hoodie. Yeah, absolutely love this show so much. I can't say why, it's just, yeah, I just absolutely adore this show back to front. Season 3 is probably the best, but absolutely brilliant. If you haven't checked out, I highly recommend it. Just my favourite show of all time. Watched through it twice, actually 2.5 times. Once when I first discovered it. Half a time because I was going through a bit of a dark time, so I binged like all the way up to season 4 in like a week, and then I showed my girlfriend all of it in the space of about 2 months. So yeah, and I'm thinking about watching it again soon, so we'll see how we get on with that. Next up we have the obvious one, Breaking Bad. This is the cooler box. This is the one that folds out and then has all the seasons individually. This is a show that I bought. I can't remember how I heard about it. I think I was looking for something to watch after I finished Dexter, and I think I found it on IMDb somewhere, and I bought the first couple episodes on iTunes on my iPad, and then I watched them on the plane when I was going on holiday. And absolutely love them. So I asked for the box set for my Christmas, and I got it, and binged through that in like a week. This was when I was like 13, so I should not have been watching it, but yeah, watched through it in about a week. Lent it to Callum, lent it to a couple other people. One of those people destroyed one of the discs, so that wasn't great. So I never let him borrow anything ever again. But Breaking Bad is just, I mean, it's Breaking Bad. Do I really need to say much more? It is expertly written. It's beautifully shot. It's so well acted. It is one of the best shows ever made, and it's one that I feel is never overhyped. It always lives up to what everyone builds it up to be. Absolutely fantastic. And I've not watched Better Call Saul. I watched the first season like once a couple of years ago, but I decided to just wait because the full box set comes out in December. I've got that pre-ordered, so I'm looking forward to getting into that because I've heard that's just as good. So very excited to probably binge that over the Christmas holidays. So absolutely fantastic. Very excited for that. But yeah, that's Breaking Bad. Fucking brilliant show. Yeah, I say anymore. Next up, we have a show that I only actually watched last May. And that is... It's a tarty box set. I'll explain why. That is Justified. Now, I know Callum will get a kick out of seeing this, so hello Callum. But this is a show that we had a friend, a mutual friend, me and Callum, that would always recommend a couple shows, and we would always kind of, we wouldn't believe him because he would talk about them all the time, and yeah, it was a bit annoying. But one day I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll listen to him, and I started watching Justified, and I was hooked from the first episode. Timothy Olyphant is fucking awesome. His dynamic with Walton Goggins in this show, just absolutely fantastic. And I think the final line of the show is one of the perfect endings to anything I've ever seen. It's just so good. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. Absolutely fantastic show. The reason why I have a Clarity box set is because this is actually out of print. So I had to get the second hand. This is the best I could find. But if they ever do reprint it, I'll probably sell this one off and then get that one. But I'm just happy to have it. But no, this series is absolutely fantastic. I love it, and I'm so excited for City Primeval, I believe, next year. Shit's gonna be fucking fire. So good. Next up, we have House MD, and this is one of my... Sorry, it's a bit dusty. This is one of my favourite box sets. I just love how fucking big and just chonkerific it is. Like, and you have all the seasons there. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. This is a show that I found on Netflix, like I did Dexter. I'm not talking about Dexter in this because it's not on this list, but this is a show that I watched. I found on Netflix, I think after I think I was looking for something to watch around 2015, 2016. And I liked Hugh Laurie, and I watched the first episode, and again, hooked. Binged all of it in a couple of months, and then got this set for my birthday. Went back and watched a couple episodes every now and then, but this is a show that I really need to get back into watching again. Like I really want to rewatch it. And this is the older set that's out of print now. You can get a more boring one, but I'm so happy that I have this one because it's a lovely little set. But this show is fantastic. It's the only medical drama that I've ever actually liked, and that's only because of Hugh Laurie. But yeah, again, absolutely love this show. Just brilliant shit, honestly. Yeah. Next up, we have I believe the most recent addition to my favourite TV shows of all time. Well, I say list, like, it's the most recent thing that I've watched that I've added to my favorite TV shows of all time, and that is Mad Men. This show is absolutely fantastic. It's something that when I saw it on Prime, or like when I heard about it, I was like, I think I might find that boring. But after watching a couple of episodes, I was just hooked. John Hamm is exceptional in that show. The writing is just incredible. It's a show that on paper I would be bored to tears by, but I was hooked, and I binged it in about a month last year. And again, this is a box set that's now out of print and it's really hard to find, so I had to pay second hand for it. But luckily, this one came in quite good condition. So it comes up, and you have the J card, but I don't really care about that. Then you have all the seasons there. So, absolutely lovely set, and just a fantastic show. If you're on the fence about this, watch it, and because it also has one of the best endings to a TV show, in my opinion. Brilliant shit. And finally, we have a very special show, and that is, sorry, I'm just going to get the dust off, I'll take these out in a while, and that is Star Wars The Clone Wars. This is a show that Callum introduced me to roundabout when we first became friends, I believe like 2013, 14. And initially I was like, I can't be good. Like, or it can't be like as good as he says it is. But then I borrowed the first season off him, and this shit slaps. This is some of the best Star Wars you can get. It's my favourite thing to come out of the prequels aside from Revenge of the Sith. Honestly, this is such a good fucking show, and after I borrowed the first season, I kept borrowing it from him, and I borrowed all of them, and it's just so fantastic. I've not seen the lost episodes. I don't have that because that wasn't out at the time, and that only got a release a couple of years ago. And again, 7 doesn't have a Blu-ray because Disney don't do physical media. But this set went out of print along with all the individual seasons, and at one point, I believe this was going for like 150 quid, and then the individuals were like £40 each. Absolutely insane. But I'm so happy that I have this set. And honestly, it's just such a fantastic show. If you think it's going to be kiddie, it is, but it's also mixed in with a lot of quite mature themes. I highly recommend this. I have season 1 to 4 of Rebels, but I've not actually finished season 4. I've seen 1 to 3, but I've not started 4. But no, highly recommend this if anyone's on the fence about it, because it is just absolutely fucking fantastic. Okay, so that was 6 of my favorite TV shows. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what some of your favorites are. I'd love to know. Leave it down in the comments. If you like this, leave it a like. And if you want more of this content, subscribe. And turn on the notification bell, and you'll get alerted when I upload. So, yeah, thanks for all your support, people, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.